We turn it over to Michael King live at the stadium. Michael?
Greg, over the years, there have been many great games between Arizona and Washington. This was not one of them. The Huskies are hurting today, if not physically, then emotionally. But there was a gold-helmeted silver lining in the dark cloud, which was yesterday's 28-9 dog drubbing.
Michael?
Hey, Greg, and out there at the W at the 50-yard line before the game, they have, of course, the coin toss. And during that coin toss, they always shake hands at the end of it. And Greg Carruthers, Husky linebacker, shook the hands of a Stanford Cardinal so hard that the guy's mouthpiece fell out. Now, the price tag for the name of this place has not been released yet, but the Stadium Act says funds raised through the sale of naming rights are for use only for maintenance and modernization. So they can clean up the nachos, but they can't go out and buy a free agent linebacker.
Michael?
Hey, Greg, the offseason is now officially 1 hour and 41 minutes old. The Mariners, 93 wins for the second year in a row, also not making the playoffs for the second year in a row. And there's this notion out there that Mariner management is more interested in making money than making a run at a title. Well, Mariners CEO Howard Lincoln had plenty to say about that.
You know, I did not know that the Air Force could call up some F-15s and try to psych out their opponents whenever they go to an out-of-town game. That's pretty cool.
Is that what was going on?
They did a flyover before the game.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
It's kind of an unfair advantage.
Ouch,
I think it is.
The Huskies.
The Dogs do bring a dog on the sidelines, so they have that going for them.
I don't know.
Sometimes he nips at the opposing team. It's that special time of the year again when young co-eds get tossed into the sky. College football is upon us, and so is the Ty Willingham era. And Coach might want to put some pads on. Ty with the first quarter interception. Look at that. Too bad it doesn't count. Good catch anyway. After a ho-hum first half, leaves us tied at 3. Isaiah Standback drops it off to Johnny Curtin in the third, 21 yards to the 2. No, it's not touchdown time yet, boys. 2 plays later, James Sims punches it in. 10-3 Dogs, middle of the third. And there we go. Yeah, now we can say touchdown. The UW seemingly taking control early fourth. Standback pumps right, throws left. Cody Ellis gathers it in for the 27-yard score, 17-6. Husky Dogs having their day, Ty loving it. But the Falcons answer with a 99.5-yard drive when Adam Fitch flips it to the pride and joy of Othello, Washington, Greg Kirkwood. 84 yards later, Air Force within 4, late fourth. And these academy kids are smart. The intricate pyramid from the cheerleaders, look at that. And the intricate offense confounds the Dogs. Sean Carney on 3rd and 9 finds Kirkwood to the 1, not in yet, 34 seconds left. Carney with the keeper, he is in. The Falcons take the lead for good, 20-17, and that's final. A must-win time for the Storm in the playoffs, and apparently it was Chaps night at the Key. Yeah, some Storm fans' hides were chapped after the Comets tried to steal the show. Don's wearing chaps too. Just about everyone in this building wants the Dogs to win, especially the cheerleaders. But there's one cheerleader in particular who takes each game personally. They care, so does she. He wants a Husky victory too. But no one has a stronger connection to the team than Coach Lorenzo Romar's youngest daughter, Taylor.
It's nice to be more than a fan.
Taylor is a 3-year veteran of the Husky Palm Squad.
Some people are surprised. Some people are like, oh, you know, I could see the relations with how that. A lot of people think that I look like him, so a lot of people.
She can't stand it when someone says, oh, you look exactly like your dad.
And yes, she does get special privileges.
Her first year dancing, she would move over toward me, maneuver her way, I should say, over toward me, just kind of while she's smiling with her pom-poms. So what are the odds on us winning tonight?
While Dad roams the sidelines, Mom sits across from the Husky bench with Taylor not far away.
Oh, for sure. I definitely, most of the time understand what's going on more than the other cheerleaders. They'll ask me, what's going on during the game.
For years, the Romars have enjoyed a late-night post-game ritual. On the couch at home, they re-watch the game as a family, win or lose.
I always try to give, my 2 cents in it, giving him plays, but he's never actually used any of my plays in a game yet. Hopefully he will in the future.
If we ever use one of her plays, I would no longer be employed.
So they generally leave the hoops to Dad and the hops to Taylor. But sometimes Lorenzo does show his stuff on the sideline. But Taylor's the accomplished dancer. She started when she was 4, trained in Europe, even appeared with the Pacific Northwest Ballet when she was 7. You can see ballet's influence when she kicks and spins and runs off the court like a gazelle.
I've tried to teach him some things, but
Well, number one, I'm not one to show off. And number two, I don't want to make her envious.
She says she doesn't get any of her moves from Dad, except for maybe...
I'll give credit to your robot, though. That's pretty good.
You like the robot?
Yeah.
The robot dance can cover up any deficiencies that you might have
Yes.
as a dancer.
Taylor says she's not sure where this all might lead. She's open to the idea of dancing professionally one day, but for now, she's obviously having a ball. And thrilled to have the best seats in the house, just steps away from her dad. I'm Michael King in Seattle, and Will Ferrell is on the show. Okay, well, we got about 10 more seconds.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be on the show. How much more time?
6 more seconds.
And it's going to be very entertaining.
3.
Is that
2.
what do we do?
That's it.
Oh.